Hey guys, you're tuning into The Rerun, YouTube's newest furry retro gaming, nostalgic, fun stuff podcast. So, welcome. I'm Retro Coyote, your host today. And yeah, man, we're going to have some fun. But before we get into it, if you enjoyed the content here on this channel, if you enjoyed the stuff we grew up with back in the 90s and 2000s, then hey, don't make sure to like and subscribe. And definitely check out our Patreon. Link in the description below. It's only $1 a month, and hey, it gets you a shout out in these videos. So yeah, work's been busy. I'm not always able to put out a video every single week for you guys, but I always really try to. So I wanted to go ahead and set something up today. Here's some stuff I want to go over, just really basic stuff. It's not going to be too long a video. I won't keep you, but yeah, I'm really excited. I'm working on a couple of things. We're going to go over those. So first, I want to get the big one out of the way. I'm super excited to announce that I will be going to this year's Texas Furry Fiesta in Dallas, Texas on April 12th. I want to say the weekend of April 12th. I'll be going on Saturday. I usually day trip these conventions because I don't like travel or staying overnight in hotels with strange people. Yeah, you know. But yeah, man, we're gonna be going to it, and I always love these conventions. I always have such a great time, so I can't wait. Last year was a lot of fun, and we're gonna have a lot of fun this year as well. I hope to get to meet up a lot of you there if you're gonna be there. So, and you know, you can bet obviously that we're gonna be talking about it when I get back, because these conventions. You know, a couple things you can guarantee about them is one, they're always a lot of fun, and two, something always happens. Something always happens at these things. Good, bad, weird, whatever. Something always happens at a furry convention. You know, for better or for worse, it's never boring. But yeah, but I love these places, man, because they have all sorts of stuff going on, and I want to try to feature that a little bit more. They'll have like panels, and they'll have little rooms you can go into and play, not video games, though sometimes those are there too, obviously, but role-playing games, tabletop games, that sort of thing. They'll have viewing rooms where you can watch like cartoons and movies and stuff like that with your friends. And you know, one year I went, and there was actually an arcade, and that was awesome. That was one of my favorite conventions I went to. It's kind of a bummer I'm so down on travel. Otherwise, I went up there to hang out with Token when he brought his whole arcade to the convention. You know, that'd be awesome. Token, if you're ever down here in Texas, hit me up, man. We gotta swap notes. Anyway, so yeah, I'll be making a video about that convention when I get back from it. We'll have some fun, and I'm interested to see how many people show up, because furry conventions have been firing on all cylinders. They have experienced exponential growth since the end of the pandemic period in 2020. Obviously, there were no conventions, there were no physical conventions, but you know, with the advent of VR coming into the spotlight and being accessible to people, you know, yeah, there were digital conventions, there were people putting up the panels on YouTube, and I did check out a lot of those, and that was awesome. And it was really, it was the first convention ever, not the first one I got to actually go to, but it was my first convention. And so it was cool to see what, you know, what it was about. And I'm kind of bummed because I didn't have a VR setup. I wanted to get an avatar, walk around, hang out with people, you know, all that stuff. But yeah, conventions have just been growing in attendance in the last couple of years. And that's really one of the biggest things of note going on at the furry convention scene right now, is just how many people are showing up, and a lot of people are curious as to what the different responses to that will be. You know, obviously, I have made a suggestion in the past that, you know, maybe they should cap convention, but obviously that's not something you want to do. But I'm interested to hear a lot of other solutions. Obviously it's a multi-day convention over a whole weekend time period. So in the comments, if you have a suggestion, what would you do to basically answer this exponential growth in attendance at furry conventions? Because genuinely, I'm interested. I don't know what a solution to this problem looks like, but there it is. So that's going to be a lot of fun, and I'm definitely looking forward to that. I'm also going to be going to the Texas Renaissance Festival later in April. April is just going to be a busy month for me, and fun. And that's important. I'll be going to the Renaissance Festival at least once. I may go twice because my LARP company is going to be going down there later on. So I'll definitely be wanting to hang out with them, because that's a big reason I like to go to these things, is to meet a lot of those people I LARP with outside of the game setting, and just kind of hang out with them and talk shop and just chill out. Take a meal together, hang out, eat, drink, get into trouble, that sort of thing. If you've never been to a Renaissance Festival, you really should. They're a lot of fun. It's great, especially if you're a fan of like fantasy and sci-fi like I am. It is fantastic. There are a lot of really skilled craftsmen. You can meet a lot of people. If you are a craftsperson yourself, you can actually learn a lot just by visiting the shops that share your trade, and talking to the people there. You can pick up a lot of knowledge, and I got so many, I had to go with like a notebook or like a notepad on my phone and just jot down all the ideas, because I could make that, I could learn to make that, I could and I'll get home and like, okay, what do I want to work on first? Go. Just go. Just once. It's amazing. Especially for the costumes, and it's just generally a fun time, So I'll be going to that convention as well. I guess you could call it a convention. It's a fair. The fair, the Renaissance Fair. But April, again, is going to be a super busy month for us here at the Retro Coyote Show. So, but one more thing I did want to touch on. Something I'm working on. It is not done yet. I still have ways to go on it. But you guys seem to like my short that I did about LARPs, right? I told you I hang out with my friends from live action roleplay outside of games often as I can at like Renaissance festivals and stuff. And you guys, that short did pretty well. And that got me thinking, there's not really a LARP out there for furries. So I am starting work on a furry LARP game, live action roleplay. If you don't know, LARP means live action roleplay, where you create or sometimes are given a character to play at an event, and you play that character for the duration of the game. So I have been designing a sci-fi kind of Star Trek inspired furry LARP game where you can create your character in the game if you want to, and you basically do spaceship stuff. You get into fights, you navigate space, you fix engine problems, yada yada, and you roleplay. It's fun. Again, nowhere near finished yet. It's nowhere near a state where it can be play tested, but it is going well, and I'm having a blast. But I do need some help with that. What I need are furries in the comments. If someone were to design a LARP for furries, keeping it family friendly, if someone were to design a LARP for furries, what would you want to be in it? And what sort of stuff would you want in this LARP? And what are some things you want to have made note of? For example, I asked one of my friends, Socks, about it, and he told me a little bit about his experience playing LARPs at conventions, which is usually where this game is intended to be played. And he told me he was kind of frustrated that a lot of the sessions lasted for the full span of the convention. And if you were playing, that's what you were doing at the convention when they really wanted to go hang out with their friends and shop and do all this other stuff. Which fair, obviously, right? So I'm going to try to design this game to have shorter sessions, probably multiple sessions a day, and it's going to have like a team of players that will serve as the crew of the ship. You'll make your characters, you'll play, yada yada, you win, you lose, whatever, you go play the convention, right? You guys are a crew. So next group comes in, they play, next, and so, right, so on. And if you want to play later, well, you got to get your crew together and come on back. Like, hey, we played earlier, we did this, cool, we'll start where y'all left off, da 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 da. And it's meant to be quick, easy to pick up and play, multiple sessions, yada yada. Quick and easy, fun LARP. And I don't feel like there's really enough of that. LARPs are usually a very long-term kind of thing. Having played a couple myself, I've played in, obviously, Amp Guard, which is the LARP that I currently play. I've played in Vampire the Masquerade LARPs, Mind's Eye Theater. I've also played in 1 or 2 werewolf LARP sessions, and those are fun. You can actually find those at some furry conventions. So if you're interested in LARP, and you want a more established system, definitely check them out. World of Darkness is a lot of fun. It's a crazy setting. But yeah, I'm designing a furry LARP to be played at conventions. So, hey, if there's something you want, or you have questions about it, or if there's something in there you would like to be added, let me know, and I'll see if I can work it in. Because, like I said, I'm having a lot of fun developing it. It's not ready yet. It's probably not going to be ready by it'll probably be ready by next year, hopefully. But we'll see. I need to finish jotting down all the notes and creating the system. Then I need to play test that system. Then I need to put it in like a cohesive document that people can actually understand. That doesn't look like the Zodiac Killer wrote it. So, yeah, man. We'll get it together, and if that's something you guys are interested in, I'll definitely keep you guys posted. I'll probably make a short about it, whatever. But yeah, I'm super excited about that as well. It's a fun little project I've been working on. Anyway, that's gonna do it for this week's episode. I just wanted to catch you guys up on what I've been up to and what we got coming up in the works. Because April is gonna be a busy month, gonna be a fun month. And we got that other project on the back burner that we're working on right now. And I'm hoping you guys enjoy it. I'm hoping to see a lot of you guys there at Texas Furry Fiesta and at the Scarborough Renaissance Festival here in Texas. So if you're going to be there, let me know down in the comments. And hopefully I'll see you there on Saturday when I'm at the Furry Convention. Definitely say hi, hit me up. But yeah, if you enjoyed the content here on this channel, guys, then make sure to like and subscribe. We're growing our community all the time, and I'd love for you to be a part of it. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you guys next time. Bye!